Yes, how are you everyone? How was your day? After BABU OWINO learning about the shooting incidents which was aimed at shooting his friend Bobi Wine in Uganda, new intelligence is emerging that an elite force is purportedly being sent to Kenya so that BABU OWINO can suffer the same. We all know BABU OWINO is one of the few leaders in Kenya who has a bright future in terms of politics, because he's eloquent, he knows how to fight for space, but also he has the ambition of becoming the president of Kenya. We all know in Uganda there was an attempt on Bobi Wine's life by shooting, and we all know that East Africa, I think, has dictatorship. In fact, Kenya is the only country which doesn't have a dictator. That's the truth. Because look at Uganda, it has had a president now, it's coming to 40 years. When you look at Rwanda, the same. When you look at South Sudan, it's still a failed state. When you look at Burundi and others, all these countries are under authoritarian manship. And we all remember that General MUSEVENI, during the AU chairmanship launch, he came out and cautioned BABU OWINO to stop engaging in Ugandan politics. Okay? And we all know General MUSEVENI is not a Democrat. He has come out to fight the opposition to an extent of sometimes shooting to them. That was not the first incident. Bobi Wine had been shot up. So, news coming in is, it is said that it is said an elite force is going to be sent in Kenya anytime from now to purportedly torture or abduct BABU OWINO to Uganda so that he can pay for the dealings with Bobi Wine. So in this episode, I've come to talk about this and what it means for politics, but most importantly, the Sademachos we can learn from the politics of our nation. But before I do this, I want to know that if you're new to this channel, please subscribe. If geopolitics and economics is what you want, this will be definitely the right channel for you to subscribe to.
He has been shot. He will speak later. He has been shot.
So a few days back, Bobi Wine was shot at. In fact, in a video, a commander was heard saying that shoot him. And we all know Bobi Wine is a forerunner who is challenging the 40-year rule of General Kaguta Museveni. And previous General Museveni, when he was in Kenya, he cautioned BABU OWINO to stop working with Bobi Wine. Because we all know for any strong leader or emerging leader, he must have connections around his country but also internationally. And when I flip the cards, BABU OWINO is trying to create connections around Kenya but also internationally so that he can build a foundation of politics in the near future to be president. Because trust me, it takes a person to become president if he has all connections around the country in matters of fundraising but also others. And we all know BABU OWINO and Bobi Wine are friends. Now it is purportedly said that an elite force anytime from now is going to be sent to Kenya so that they can teach BABU OWINO a lesson. And news coming to my desk is that even BABU OWINO knows about this. He's currently hiding in Nyarenda slum in Kisumu, also preparing for the cause. In fact, I keep on telling BABU, if in case BABU OWINO sees this video, instead of hiding in Nyarenda slum, because politics, hiding is normal. Even while Amolo Odinga has ever run out of Kenya, even while Amolo Odinga has ever hid somewhere. So it is normal. Okay? But BABU OWINO must also reflect how long will you hide? In fact, instead of hiding, you must also hire security, private security, or ask Kenyan government to give you security, because now Raila Amolo Odinga is working closely with Ruto. I know Ruto is a friend to General Kaguta MUSEVENI, but instead of hiding in Nyalenda slum, get a private security so that it can guard you, because such statements cannot be taken lightly. A president coming in your country and cautioning you, it cannot be taken lightly. It was a strong statement. By the way, some people took it like Museveni commented on BABU OWINO, even in international diplomacy. Imagine Donald Trump or Joe Biden coming to Kenya, okay, during a media briefing, and he comes out to say a particular Kenyan is meddling in USA politics. It sends a lot of signals. It cannot be taken lightly. Okay? It cannot be taken lightly. Because for me, I think even the comments of General Kaguta MUSEVENI were aimed at maybe curtailing BABU OWINO, but I pray that BABU OWINO continues to fight for democracy in Kenya, but also in Uganda. It will give him a leeway, but also build him as a great leader in the future if he wants to be the president of Kenya. So BABU OWINO must not relent. He must continue fighting for freedom in Kenya and all other African countries. We shall never be free unless all our countries around us are free. Because trust me, people who are castigating BABU OWINO known to meddle in Ugandan politics don't know what they are saying. Whenever a country gets into turmoil, another country is affected in the way of refugees and others, even the revenue. We all know Kenya and Uganda, I think they're among the East African countries with a trading revenue which is high. So if Uganda gets into turmoil, first of all, Kenya will get a lot of refugees, but also revenue will decline. So it's upon Kenyan leaders to also see that countries around them get better democracy and better governance. Okay? So BABU OWINO, instead of hiding in Nyalenda slum, stop hiding and get private security to guide you, because those statements cannot be taken in isolation. That's the truth. Okay? If an opposition leader in a certain country can be shot at, by the way, it's not the first time. BOBI WINE, the issue that led to the protest, the wider protest when BOBI WINE was captured in Luka, they almost shot at. I think by shooting BOBI WINE a few days back, it's now going to make, I think, the 5th attempt on his life by shooting, because Uganda is under a dictatorship. So BABU OWINO, increase your security. Anything can happen. Dictators around the world can go an extra mile of doing anything. Okay? Of course, that's my opinion. Do drop me a comments by commenting about this. Thank you very much for listening in. If this is the first time on this YouTube channel, I implore you to subscribe, like, and comment so that I can be motivated to do more of such videos. I'll see you on another one. Peace.